be like the NASCAR guys, you know, where they can't go but one direction.
Yep. There's a lot of people that the different directions are usually the direction you're going for most people is harder.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm. But everyone's kind of different. Some would be easier going one way, some the other. Those last few are nice. Good thing is you're figuring it out really quick now. You're right on it as soon as it starts to slide, which is key because we don't want a big slide. But two, when we did, we're doing a lot better at just nicely bringing it back and recovering there.
And I let me make sure this thing gets off, because right now he's just got it.
Oh, I turned the
Just cranking back up.
Feeling more comfortable?
Oh yeah, a lot.
You're looking a lot more comfortable. Before you were like, now you're kind of like, okay.
That was the other thing that I have a hard time working on, is not putting a death grip on the wheel.
Yep.
It just, you know, and I know I don't, you know, you shouldn't do it. And I get out there on the track and it's like, I gotta put a death grip on it.
Yep, it's that unknown, you know. Going around the skid pad for an hour, you'll slide more than you do on the track in a whole season.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's hard to get comfortable with it when you don't keep it, when you don't experience it. When you're experiencing it over and over, it's like, okay, I understand what's happening, I have a feel. Did good. Took a quick look out to the side. As soon as you did, we went that way. It's hard not to do.
It's hard not to do, but that's exactly where I was steering too, whenever I was looking out there.
Yep, you looked and you stopped steering into it, and we went out that way. See, when you just said, okay, I'm not going to worry about out there. This is where I want to go. And we really didn't even go off our desired path very much at all. You basically kept it right on that line, kind of managed it, slid out, kind of kept it there for a second, and brought it back nice and smooth. And it's like...
And I had the right amount of gas, too.
Yep. Nope.
Felt like it did anyway.
Nope, you did. That was nice. So always remember, always... Even if something bad looks like it's going to happen, keep looking where you want to go, because that's your best out. Lift, hard on gas. Okay, nice. Lift, hard on gas. Nice. See how you just kept it. went out, you just kind of neutralized it, let it calm. That's good. Do a little lift on the gas. Gas. Gas it here. Keep looking. There we go.
I was looking over there.
Yep.
Looking right where the car was going.
Yep. Do a lift on the gas. Good. Lift on gas. That's it. Keep looking. Nice. Down the side. Good.
I feel like I'm turning loose of the wheel and grabbing it again, but I seem to grab it at the right spot, I guess.
Yeah. What I always say is, I mean, if we're doing normal driving, I'll say on track 9 and 3, shuffle steer, all that good stuff. But when it comes to a slide, I don't care how you do it, as long as you get the steering in there. It's more important to get that steering in there. Because there's times like when you get really snaps really quick, fast slide, you can't shuffle steer, you can't do all that. You can't do all that and get the steering in quick enough. So I'd rather do whatever I need to get the steering in there to where I recover the car than I would be like, well, shuffle steering, I just couldn't get in fast enough, but I shuffle steered the whole time. That doesn't do you any good. So I'd pretty much say when we're out here, when the car starts going to slide, I'd say get the amount of steering you need in, however you can get it in quickly. If you can keep from having to let go of the wheel and catch it type thing, it's a little bit better just because it's, you know, you're not as likely to have your finger in there when that steering wheel's spinning around and catching it or something. But if you can, you know, even if you have to one-handed or however, but the key is just to get the steering in. If it needs that steering input, get that steering input in there. So I don't have a real big problem with that.
Turning loose of the wheel.
Yeah. You're doing well.
Thank you. It feels a lot better.
Yeah, you look a lot more comfortable. Like when you're riding around now, you just got a nice relaxed grip where before, but you know, you're learning, even just going around like this, you're learning what that grip level feels like and getting confidence in yourself that, yeah, I can deal with this. It's not the end of the world. thought you were going to look that way because it was going to a big angle, but you did good. You kept your eyes
almost
focused.
did.
I was just about ready to say, don't look.
Yeah, don't look, Ethel.
But no, that's good. But that shit, you know, like the previous time we looked and we ended up almost off the pavement.
Yep,
That
yep.
time it's like, all right, I know there's pavement, then there's grass, but I'm still looking where I want to go. And we moved maybe, 2-3 feet off, even with the big slide, and just kept right on going.
Yep,
So
yep.
even though it's hard, it's like all the time, be like, look, look, look.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing. I think Spidey kept telling me, you've got to look ahead. You've got to look ahead, and it's the hardest thing to do.
Yep.
Out on the track.
Oh, it is.
Is to look far enough ahead. When you're first starting out, you don't trust your peripheral vision to see the
Yeah.
fact that it's okay.
Yeah.
Your peripheral vision's going to see where the end of that track is.
Yep.
So, and that's that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I keep trying to understand how to feel the car.
Yeah.
Because even if I'm looking, I'm thinking, I don't know how.
I think after today, you'll be surprised when you go back on track how much feel you have gained just from getting comfortable, realizing the slide where it does. When you come back around over to that side, I'm going to have you stop for a second.
All right.
I'll pick up those cones right over there. That way they won't be in the way because I can fit right here.
These?
Yep. So we slide over through there. We don't hit 3 of them. And it doesn't want to draw your attention. I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss those.
Yep, that's it. Push the button. No, just put it up. That's right. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I'm not using it too bad yet. The left front tire's probably too hot. It's 38, but I had up at the last VIR event with the museum, the Corvette Museum, I had John Heinrichs drive the car.
Okay. Yep.
And that's whenever I decided I really need the SkidPad.
Yep.
But he was trying to tell me to keep the tire pressure on the track at about 35 probably.
Okay.
For these tires, these are Bridgestone RE11s. They're like 180 tread wear.
Yeah.
And they, honestly, they feel okay here on the SkidPad. But
yeah, and even on the SkidPad, I don't mind going a little bit higher, just because it's rolling it over a lot and stuff, and it kind of help protect the side or protect the outer edge there to where it doesn't wear as much and stuff. Yeah, John's a good driver. This is a couple weeks ago, or I guess that was about 4 or 5 weeks ago with him out in California. Right. Around the corner. Lift and gas. Lift again. Tuck gas. Lift and gas. Keep looking. Nice. That's good. Lift, gas. Lift, gas. Nice. Lift and gas.
I tried to look
Yep. It started that
It
way.
did. It did.
And then you notice too what happens when you do that, when you come back to correct, you end up putting too much steering and then you get an understeer, which then makes it even worse because it doesn't want to recover as soon, which is a natural tendency because you're like, yeah, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
But lift and gas. Yep, you almost had, and when you went and you gave it the gas, if you just given that first amount rather than kind of whoomp, whoomp,
Yep.
you've been okay.
Yep.
It
But I
was
kept
settled
trying to-
just enough, but
But I kept on into the gas too much. So,
yep, yep, you had just enough where it started to just settle out and then kind of gave it more gas,
Yeah.
and then that's when it kind of pushed it on around there.
I was trying to do my Jimmy Johnson routine.
The good thing is we're getting down where you're sensing it really soon, and we're not spinning out. You know, you're catching it. A couple of them maybe, a couple of them are really nice. A couple of them are a little
Suspect.
uglier.
Yeah.
But you know, you're surviving. You know, you're not spinning out and all that, which on the track is a good win because you'd rather just slide sideways and come to a stop than to be snapping back and going flying off the track.
Yeah.
And keep looking around the corner, looking out through the hay pillar over here. Good. Lift, gas. Lift again, and gas. Keep looking. Just a touch late. Remember, wait. As soon as you feel that force coming off of you, you know it's a recovery.
Yeah.
Around the corner. That's it. Lift on gas. Good. And lift on gas. Hit the gas again. Good. Lift, gas. That was good.
That was better. That was better.
Yep.
Even a little shuffle steer to
Yep.
hold it.
Biggest thing is just stay calm. As long as you look where you're going to go, it's easier to stay calm. Lift and gas. You got it? Good. Just a touch too much gas right at the very end, but nice staying with it and just let it get recovered and straighten back out.
Stay off the grass.
Yeah, that's all right. Do a little lift and gas. Keep looking. A little gas. Lift and gas. Really work on feeling it start to recover so you can get it nice and smooth coming back, be ahead of it. Lift and gas. Pretty good, big angle.
Yeah, at the end of it, I should have been able to smooth out of it.
Yep. Yep, we're just a touch. You want to go back the other way
Sure.
some?